Alright, what's up guys? I'm back with another video, this time around with a pair of the Nike Air Max 2 lights. So as you can see off the rip, red box, open it up, bam. So I got these back in January of 2020, so about 2 months now, for $32.50 from finishline.com. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, it was part of a bigger unboxing. I'll have it linked in the description, also up there in a video card for you guys to check out. If you're here for the video review, I'll get straight into it, talk about the materials for a bit, and then if you want to stick around, I do have some story time and maybe chat a little bit about more why I think these sneakers were a flop specifically. The materials are a combination of mesh, synthetic leather, and faux suede. This colorway consists of Racer Blue, Obsidian, and white, also hits of red throughout. I like these cuts and sharp lines on these overlays. It really gives it that aggressive, more 90s look. So for being a running sneaker, they're certainly a comfortable one, and it's through the white Phylon midsole, as well as the dual chamber air unit at the back. The traction pattern on the outsole takes on that same sharp line theme from the uppers. Overall, I think the quality on these is decent. It's more of a functional sneaker, and with running sneakers, specifically from Nike, I always find the quality to be lackluster. You know, it's more of a usable, comfortable sneaker. I wouldn't expect crazy suedes or materials just given, you know, the nature of how they're mass producing these things. As far as sizing goes, I'm generally a 9.5 or 10 in most sneakers, and I usually go up to a 10 in Nike runners specifically. I got these in my usual Nike running 10, and they fit me just fine. I mean, as a fan of all things retro runners, I think these are a great sneaker, but for most people, they probably wouldn't even give these a second look. These were originally released in 1994 and made their way back into the scene in 2018 and 2019. Actually, one of Nike's big releases on Air Max Day of 2019 was a collaboration between Atmos and the Air Max 2 Lite, which ultimately, looking back on it now, proved to be a flop as resale prices are down and people have been running into them into outlets, so. And then when I really think about it, this sneaker was ultimately kind of a flop. Along with a bunch of other sneaker YouTubers, I mean, we as a collective whole have just been running into this Air Max 2 silhouette on clearance both online and in store. To me, it's really just a true testament to Nike, right? They bring out old silhouettes like this from the vault and then drop 1,000,001 colorways on them and saturate the market. A prime example I could think of that idea too in my collection is the Nike Air Max Tailwind 4 that I recently dropped a video on. That's another sneaker that has a bunch of colorways and have been hitting Burlingtons, Marshalls, Nike outlets, and just deep discounts online. But then again, I know this Air Max 2 Lite isn't for everybody. Not everyone is like me and appreciates a nice retro runner, especially with this one from 1994 that didn't have any sort of buzz or noise behind it. It doesn't really make sense for a sneaker collector to add these into their collection when they could use the suggested $140 retail price on something else. You could probably find this colorway along with a bunch of other colorways, including the OGs from the late 90s, for way under retail. These were a little before my time, but for anybody that came up in the 90s and specifically remembers this silhouette of sneakers, I think this is a great opportunity and time to pick up something from the past and have that sort of nostalgic sneaker in their collection. For me specifically with this pair, I think it's perfect just in time for the summer months that are coming up. I'm trying to think of outfits that I'd wear with these, and it'd be as simple as a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, white crew socks, and these guys as sort of the focal point. These also have an Americana vibe to them with the red, white, and blue throughout, so who knows, maybe it'll be my 4th of July sneaker. And speaking of significant days, I'm purposely dropping this on Air Max Day of 2020. I know most people are spending their time indoors given the hysteria behind COVID-19 or virus these past few weeks. But you know, if you're wearing a pair of sneakers indoors, let me know what you're wearing, and specifically on Air Max Day. I obviously pulled these out the vault. This is what I'd be wearing. I'd love to hear from you guys. Aside from that, just let me know what you guys think of this year's Air Max drops. Did you cop? Personally, I passed on everything because nothing really piqued my interest other than that duck camo pair of Air Max 90s. And then additionally too, let me know what you think of this pair of the Air Max 2 Lite, or just the Air Max 2 Lite sneaker in general. Is it something that was on your radar? Is Is it something you've picked up? Have you run into a good deal on them like I did with this $32.50 price point? I'd love to read all about it. But that really wraps it up for this video. If you like the content, drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel for more sneaker content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.